All right, so now that we've got everything set up, we're going to go ahead and start into a round of Twilight Inscription and see what the play looks like. We've cultivated a very specific event deck here that is great for learning how to play, getting off the ground, showing you how all of the cards work, what all the symbols mean, and how they interact with each other, so that you get a good feel of the game as we go through the various steps here. So the first thing that you'll do is whoever the speaker is going to go ahead and flip over the first card here. This card is Fledgling Empire. It's a strategy card. Most of the cards in the game are going to be strategy cards. That's going to let us roll the dice and assign the dice symbols to putting marks on our current sheets, spending those resources, upgrading our empires. Playing most of the game takes place on the strategy cards. So, very first thing that it says there is choose an active sheet and spends this card's resources. So the resources come in 3 different types, and those are material, influence, and research. Material is this symbol here that you'll see appear all over the cards. Up here in the top, you'll see it. The next one is influence, which is this symbol here. Also will appear frequently. And then the third one is research. Those 3 symbols will appear quite frequently throughout everything that we do. So we'll want to be familiar with them. And the first thing that we do on Fledgling Empire is we're going to spend those cards' resources. How do we spend them? Well, on the navigation sheet, there is a distinct key for spending our resources. So we can spend 1 influence to claim 1 explored system. An explored system is any system that already has an orange line going to it. So here you can see our home system already has 3 different systems connected to it. So we're going to go ahead and start by claiming 2 of those with the 2 from Fledgling Empire. Since we're just starting out, we don't necessarily need the victory points just yet, which is what our top planet is here. The sparkle symbol indicates victory points. So we're going to claim the other 2 to start. One of them is this planet here that we'll use in industry later. And another one is this right here. You see, because that has a dotted line around it rather than the solid line, that's something that we're going to spend immediately. And we are going to make use of those resources that we just got on a different sheet. So what we'll do is now we'll go to our industry sheet and we are going to mark off that we got one of those resources of the same type that corresponds here. We'll mark off that we got one of those, and we'll come back to that later. And that marks that off to show that we've used it and it's complete. And that concludes stage 1 of the Fledgling Empire card. I know there's a lot of moving parts here. We're going to go through all of it, make it work out, I promise. Now, once we've done step 1 of choosing the active sheet and spending this card's resources, the speaker will roll the dice. Every time we roll dice, it's going to be all 6 dice. However, for the purposes of this demo, we're just going to roll the black dice since we won't have access to the specialty dice. We'll go over how to gain access to them as we do this, but we're not going to go through a scenario where we're actually going to be rolling them. Just to make sure that we're only using the right stuff, we're just going to roll the black dice right now. So, here we go. You'll see, after rolling the dice, we've come up with 2 material results and 1 influence result. So now we're going to spend those to get new places on the map, just like with the ones that were on the card. So since we're able to claim 1 more thing, as well as explore, let's see, we play Twilight Imperium, so we know that Mechatol Rex is probably important. So let's go ahead and start working our way there. Let's go 1, 2 for our exploration, and then we'll go ahead and claim another planet along the way. So we have a second planet available to us now. Once all the players have gone through and spent the resources on the dice, all the players use the exact same dice results to unlock the various parts of their sheet. So once everyone has done that, that will end the first round, and then we're going to go ahead and move into round 2.